Hello, it is time for some more Age of Empires. Alright, Cumin's on Socotra. What does that mean? It was random map too. I think that means I should TC drop. I don't normally pick yellow because it's hard to see. Well, that's a lot of deer. Or zebras. I think my woodline's going to be over there. Or it could be back here even. Let's send the next villager out to get the boar. Or the elephant, I guess, this time. Next one on lumber. I don't have a proper non-TC dropping build for this map. Not sure if that was actually the best spot. Alright, well now that we got a loom, that means we need to make a house. Oh, my scout's not searching. This should be all the houses I'll need for a little while. Maybe too much on wood for now. Well, maybe we can push some deer. That might be good. Pushing deer really changes a lot about the build. Yeah, let's not go too crazy out here. Okay, we do need a mill. You guys are kind of moving funny. Alright, let's make this mill. Where do I make this mill? It's not great. So the amount I put on wood, I've basically assured that I'm going to do a TC drop. We have to find where he is. We gotta go right now.
سأفعل. أمر صحيح. بناءة.
أمر صحيح.
So this will be going up. I'm like 100% certain.
بناء باحث عن الطعام. نعم. حسنا. بناء باحث عن الطعام.
We just want like one repair and that's it. We can avoid having more, then we will. But we can always put 4 on there if we need to. We have 8 on wood, so I don't suspect we're gonna have a problem. Oh, getting housed was not ideal. Let's go ahead and make another house so that doesn't happen again. That's around.
صحيح. حسنا. نعم حسنا. مستعدة. صحيح. سأفعل. صحيح. نعم سأفعل. نعم صحيح. حسنا. نعم سأفعل. أمر. نعم. نعم حسنا. بناءة.
That's funny.
مرممة.
His lumber camp is still technically usable. Losing that villager wasn't ideal. But I think the villager did enough damage.
بناء صحيح. ألو صياد مستعد. أمر بناء.
Could have done more damage though, would have been nice. Alright, we're gonna be up.
أمر حسنا بناء
مستعدة
Go ahead and make a barracks.
بناءة حطابة
أهلا ألو بناء باحث عن الطعام
أمر نعم حسنا نعم سأفعل
Let's take this mining camp here.
صحيح بناءة
مستعد
أمر
نعم صحيح
I didn't realize I could just climb in there and mess around with them.
عاملة منجم
أمر
نعم سأفعل حسنا بناءة
حسنا
أمر نعم
مستعد نعم
مستعدة
نعم حسنا
I think it's about time for him to quit, isn't it?
أريد منجم نعم
سأفعل بناءة
أمر سأفعل بناء أهلا نعم ألو حسنا نعم نعم صحيح حسنا أمر
Let's make a blacksmith. That TC is nowhere near going to be able to come up.
نعم حسنا مستحيح حسنا سأفعل أهلا ألو نعم بناء أمر نعم
Make another range.
بناء
He's making rams in there.
سأفعل حسنا
He doesn't have enough money to do the things he's thinking about doing.
صحيح بناء بناء أهلا بناء مستعد سأفعل أمر صحيح نعم مستعد نعم أمر
أمر مستعد حسنا نعم مرممة صحيح
Guess he is doing some damage, isn't he?
نعلو صحيح أمر باحث عن الطعام مستعد حسنا صحيح نعم سأفعل حسنا
مستعدة
نعم ألو بناء نعم صحيح أهلا حسنا صحيح حسنا
GG. Alright, I should check on what that cat's doing. I'm glad he had fun. 1062. No surprises there. GG, Yaman. Return to map. Cat's meowing at me. I gotta check out what's going on for a second. All right. Yeah, I'm starting to run into a problem where I'm no longer able to win without dropping a TC. Hey, thanks for the like, Andy. I hardly even got any points for that. I noticed she didn't get onto the viewer multiplayer server yesterday in Banana. We did a lot of stuff. I even converted a villager towards the end after everybody else already logged off. But it turned out the villager was a dud. He wasn't dressed like a nitwit, but he was a nitwit anyways. I used a witch to give the poison of weakness onto the villager, or the zombie villager, and then I gave it a golden apple. It's pretty effective. Like, it wasn't that hard to do. I just had to put the witch in a boat, put the zombie in a boat, and then I had to walk within 3 spaces of the witch. And it didn't take long then, after it would throw the potion of weakness. Very easy way to get a saved villager early on. We'll have to keep our eyes open for another zombie villager to save. Wasn't sure what to even use the zombie villager for. I was thinking possibly to make a cool sword. Hopefully looting 3, but then I was thinking, you know what? Maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe instead of that, I should be making a librarian with looting 3 book. The other thing is maybe what I really need is easy money. So like a farmer who will do pumpkins for 1 emerald. Maybe that would be a better choice. Get the money first. Because like once you have money, then you can spend it on regular villagers as well as um, saved villagers. So maybe income is the first concern. And I think farmers really is the big deal when it comes to income. Hey, Javi, thanks for the like, man. Because, like, I think it's a difference of like 4 or no, 6 pumpkins per emerald versus 1 pumpkin per emerald. It's like a 6 times factor in increasing your productivity for making emeralds. Probably the biggest gain you get in the entire game when it comes to saving a villager. Alright, random map Arabia. I've been having trouble on this map. There's not a lot of good TC dropping locations, then you gotta walk far to do it. Like, you gotta play this one legit. I think that's part of the reason why my elo has been falling lately, is because there's just not enough maps that are suitable for my more recent playstyles. Ethiopians. He gets wood when he ages up. That's potentially bad for TC dropping him.
أمر نعم باحثة عن الطعام.
Oh, we've already found a boar. Let's try to get the dark areas. These hills just like mess up Arabia so badly. Like they should have just invented a new map called like Weird Hills instead of make Arabia into Weird Hills.
مستعدة باحثة عن الطعام أمر
Oopsies.
باحثة عن الطعام
Well, we see both of our boars. We just need to find two more geezers. Two more geezers. Let's get some wood going here.
نعم أفعل بناءة
We'll just nestle that in there, Tetris style.
نعم باحث عن الطعام
أمر حطابة
Alright, I think maybe the next one goes for a boar.
مستعدة صيادة نعم أمر صحيح نعم صيادة
Come on now, let's go.
حسنا سأفعل مستعدة صيادة نعم نعم صيادة
Not too shabby. Still missing a couple of geese. How far do I gotta look for these guys? Alright, let's try not to have to get loom early here.
مستعدة صيادة
Or get housed.
بناءة حطابة نعم بناءة
Hey, Tarsal, watching with no sound? The subtitles kind of work, but they're not the best, so sometimes it's going to say wacky things that I did not say.
مستعدة حطابة أمر مستعدة صيادة صحيح أمر بناءة حطابة نعم صيادة
What the heck? Moonwalking boar?
مستعدة نعم
أهلا
One of these villagers is weak. They're not shooting at him, come on now.
مستعدة باحثة عن نعم صيادة
Alright, I've got wood now. I don't know where he is. I'm so tempted to drop a TC, but I won't. Or will I? I might, actually. If you have 14 villagers on wood, there's no way that the TC can possibly kill your TC. If you have 4 repairers. So you need a total of 18 villagers to completely nullify the TC drop. But they only have to spend 10 villagers to pull it off, so it's not a great trade. That's why it works.
مستعد نعم باحث عن الطعام
I'm not sure what these guys are doing. We gotta get food. So I was not actually planning on doing a TC drop here.
أهلا ألو حطاب نعم
Alright, we need to put more of these people to wood. Or, yeah, actually, once these guys are done, they need to go back there. Well, the thing is, if both people are fighting, then it's, both people are doing 18 villagers of damage worth with only 10 villagers. But it depends if you can actually survive. Like, if your TC doesn't survive, then it wasn't worth it.
أمر حطابة.
But yeah, if they garrison 15, they have Teutons. I think I did the math in some other posts on Reddit, but I don't remember what the numbers were. Hopefully we don't have to drop here.
مستعد. نعم. بناءة. بناءة.
مستعد حسنا. بناء.
Yeah, I don't remember what the exact math gets to on that.
نعم.
Alright, so my
مستعدة. حطابة.
my wood situation isn't as horrible as it has been.
أمر. نعم. سأفعل. حسنا. حسنا. بناءة.
I don't have anybody on gold, which is probably a problem. Probably too many on wood.
صحيح. أمر. نعم. سأفعل.
أمر. بناء.
I need this market.
بناء. مستعد. حسنا. نعم. صحيح.
نعم.
مستعد.
أمر. نعم. صحيح. سأفعل. مزارعة. مستعدة. سأفعل. نعم. أمر. نعم. حسنا. حسنا. مستعدة.
بناء.
نعم. صحيح. حطابة.
نعم.
نعم. سأفعل.
Let's make a mining camp.
بناءة.
نعم. ألو. بناء.
أمر. بناءة. حسنا. بناءة.
Oh, we need another house.
بناءة. نعم. حطابة.
I'm not sure he got the value he needed out of that, but he did do something. I shouldn't discount it.
أمر. حطابة.
If he comes and gets me off this gold, that could be a big problem. Let's actually look around to make sure it doesn't happen.
مستعدة. صحيح. عاملة منجم.
Let's actually send a couple of these guys to make a mill over here. Just mill these two here.
صيادة. نعم.
Ooh, these guys got to get to work.
حطابة.
All right, 5 vills move or 5 archers moving out. That was unfortunate. 6 archers moving out. Cancel the next one and get to the next stage.
مستعد. سأفحص. عامل منجم.
I don't actually know where he is, and I lost my scout. That's very unfortunate for me.
أمر. حسنا. بناءة. حطابة. نعم. بناءة. حطابة.
أمرك. نعم. مستعد. نعم. سأفعل. هجوم. نعم. القتال. مستعد. حسنا. نعم. أمرك. نعم. حسنا.
مستعدة. عاملة منجم.
Feels like he's fast. He walks faster than me or something. This is dumb.
نعم حسنا سأفعل
أمر عاملة منجم
I think it's only fight one deer and then stopped.
أمر
نعم حسنا بناءة
مستعد نعم
مستعد.
Oh gosh, this is horrible. I'm off this gold now. What am I gonna do now?
نعم بناءة
I don't even know where. Oh, I do know where more gold is.
أمر حسنا نعم
نعم سأفعل.
I think I've lost this game.
مستعدة سأفعل بناءة أمر
Got a little bit too much on wood, I think.
أمر بناء 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 بناء.
مستعد نعم حسنا
مستعدة صحيح عاملة منجم عاملة منجم بناءة عاملة منجم
نعم
مستعدة أمر سأفعل نعم سيادة نعم
Let's send Oneville forward.
أمر
مستعدة حسنا عاملة منجم
نعم سأفعل أمرك حسنا نعم مستعد حسنا
أمر صحيح بناءة
أمر نعم سأفعل مستعد
So he's going for a different gold back here.
نعم سأفعل مستعد نعم القتال
نعم حسنا
Sneaky little bugger.
نعم.
I think he takes the win right now.
أمرك
أمر سهل. استقطاب بناء.
نعم نعم أمرك حسنا الهجوم نعم هجوم حسنا سأفعل حسنا نعم نعم القتال أمرك نعم نعم
أمر نعم عاملة منجم
بناء عامل منجم.
الهجوم
What happened to my other scorpion?
نعم نعم هجوم
سأفعل بناءة أمر حسنا بناءة مستعدة
Oh gosh, I wasn't looking. That's how it goes. You just don't look and then you lose your units in this Chi Chi. probably needed a siege workshop at home to defend myself. I needed siege workshops in both places, though. That's not really affordable. One in the middle, send in both directions, maybe? I don't know, I wasn't prepared to fight a two-front battle. I think sending 5 archers forward originally was a bad move.
صحيح. بناءة.
نعم بناء.
نعم باحثة. حسنا. باحثة عن الطعام.
باحث عن الطعام.
Off to a rusty start this game.
أمر.
أهلا. ألو.
مستعد.
I think 8 bills is maybe too many bills
أمر. باحث عن الطعام.
for that. Let's go make a lumber camp.
بناء.
We can guard our lumber and our mining camp with 1 tower. That might be cool.
أهلا. سأفعل.
Yeah, I wish I didn't think that thing's so far away here. You guys are all bumping around like crazy. Oh, that's my sheep.
أمر. باحث عن الطعام. نعم مستعد. حطاب. نعم بناء. حطاب.
I definitely had too many on wood last game. That put me in a predicament. I traditionally have too few on wood. I got on gold a little late too.
حطاب.
مستعدة. سيادة.
Oh, I still didn't catch that sheep. Is that not a sheep?
نعم.
What is that?
سأفعل. مستعدة. نعم. سيادة. نعم. حسنا. أمر صحيح. باحثة عن الطعام.
I guess I only get 3 sheep this game? It's odd. Let's actually go find his house now.
نعم. أمر. نعم.
Didn't mean to send that villager out. I think this is fine. I can put up a mill.
بناءة. أمر.
مستعد. بناء. حطاب. أهلا. بناء. ألو.
نعم. باحثة عن الطعام.
Let's pull the next boar with a villager that has full health.
مستعدة. باحثة عن الطعام.
صياد. صحيح. نعم.
Looks like I spotted his house.
مستعدة. صيادة.
That's good.
سأفعل.
نعم. صيادة. مستعدة. صحيح. سأفعل. أمر. صيادة. نعم.
Let's find his berries.
أهلا. صياد. نعم. حطاب.
So we will need to be heavy on wood this time because
مستعدة.
we're going to go forward here.
أمر. نعم. مستعدة. باحثة عن الطعام.
A little bit late. But better late than never, eh? I still don't know where his resources are, though. Once we finish this elephant, then we move out. Yeah, we're not going feudal.
أمر. باحثة عن
أمر.
الطعام.
أهلا. باحث عن الطعام. أمر.
Let's leave a couple of these guys, actually.
نعم. باحث عن
نعم.
الطعام.
حسنا.
مستعد.
مستعدة. نعم.
He's almost eaten his berries. A little bit too late, I think.
أهلا. صحيح. ألو.
Thinking that his berries no longer make sense as a point to attack.
نعم. بناءة.
He wants to make eagles.
أمر. سأفعل. عاملة منجم.
نعم. بناء. أمر.
مستعدة. أمر. نعم. أمر. بناءة.
مستعد. نعم. صحيح. صحيح. حسنا.
مستعدة. نعم. حسنا.
Losing vills isn't great.
مستعدة. سأفعل. أمر. نعم. حسنا. أمر.
Doesn't point to a win here. Why is he not dead? How does he get away with that?
مستعدة.
Okay, so we need to make sure he doesn't get in here.
بناءة. أمر. حطابة. بناءة. بناءة.
أمر. حطاب. بناء. نعم. حطاب. بناء. أهلا. عامل منجم. سأفعل. مرمم.
نعم.
I'd say we age up.
مستعد. حطاب.
We can afford it.
مستعدة.
We don't need gold so soon.
باحثة عن الطعام. أمر. مستعدة. باحثة عن الطعام. مرممة.
أهلا. ألو.
Now that I've clicked Feudal Age, I don't actually have a huge advantage on being able to win this TC fight. Oh, I lost a Vil, darn it. A huge disadvantage. Yeah, I shouldn't have clicked up. That was a mistake.
نعم حطابة مستعدة باحثة عن
But
الطعام.
we can switch this around by taking all these villagers out of here and putting them on wood. I think I lost too many vills though to pull this off at this point, for what I did here.
أمر صحيح بناءة حطابة
Let's try to confuse him here. I need a little bit more wood to do it though.
أمر مرممة عاملة منجم مستعدة أمر بناءة صحيح بناءة
Will you choose to shoot the market? There's no way, would you?
نعم سأفعل عاملة منجم
أمر
مستعدة أمر بناءة عاملة منجم أمر
مستعد
نعم حسنا بناءة مستعدة
Oop, we have to build houses. It's not good. Let's get our lumber upgrade a little bit here. I can't afford much else besides this TC fight.
نعم سأفعل نعم بناء عامل منجم
مستعدة عاملة منجم مرممة أمر عاملة منجم عاملة منجم مرممة
Yeah, I can't afford anything besides messing around with these eco upgrades. That tower doesn't scare me too bad. That tower's a waste on his part. If he puts a tower that prevents me from repairing, that would be a problem. Looks like we're gonna take this TC down. Is that within range? I don't know.
مستعد أمر عامل منجم
I accidentally filled this whole TC up. That was a mistake.
نعم سأفعل.
Make a barracks.
بناءة
We can afford to do it now. We won't be repairing for a while. I'm glad he's still taking this fight.
نعم عامل
GG. He invested too much in that fight. And he built these other buildings that weren't helping him. So the reason he lost is he built this archer range, he built this barracks, he built this blacksmith, this barracks, and this tower. This tower is basically worthless if it doesn't prevent me from repairing my TC. You would have to make another tower like right here. And I would not have let him do that. You can't really stop this with towers because you can't do it with one tower, and multiple towers is too expensive. Yeah, and this is just like wood just thrown away. It's like he didn't make a single archer. He should have at least made archers considering he made the range. I guess it took him off gold, then he didn't find his other gold? I don't know. He just didn't have the wood, I guess, to make another mining camp. Yeah, by putting this here, it would have been better. I would have wanted to have access to food, but you know what? I didn't have a food issue either, so it actually worked out alright. The fact that I was able to ruin his mining camp, I was getting extra value there. He must not have been keeping 10 villagers in there all the time. Because he wasn't doing like the type of damage he should have been doing to my economy. I guess he probably doesn't have eco upgrades, does he? How would I know that? I wouldn't be able to know without going back and looking. Let's see. Was this well earned? Somebody I probably should have beaten anyway, especially look at how many games he has. He has few games. But he could just be one of those Smurf accounts. Hard to say. Let's check it out and see what he did. Load game. So his plan was to just overwhelm me with eagles, which meant me TC dropping his gold was actually a really big deal. He could have just got another mining camp somewhere else and made gold somewhere else, but at the same time, can you really afford to do that when you have to put everything you have into winning this TC fight? Not really. I think going feudal ended up not being a mistake for me because I was able to get eco upgrades and I was able to afford them. I kind of built that TC a lot closer than I needed to. Let's see. It put me in a bit of a predicament because I lost like one villager and some damage to another villager because of how close it was. It was nice to get free kills on the militia because he spent a lot of money on those militia. That's what, 20 gold plus 65 food? How much is that? How do I tell which skills or which techs he has? So let's see, militia has Minecraft, or not Minecraft, Legion of Empires. Got Minecraft on the mind. Yeah, 60 food, 20 gold. That's really expensive to lose. Though I also lost a villager or two for free, which wasn't great either. Yeah, so he built this archery range really quick, didn't he? And now he's like, I want to get fletching as well. Now let's take a look at his tech tree here. I wasn't watching his text too closely to see what he was actually making. Alright, so, ooh, there's a quick view. No, this isn't the view of what he's researching, is it? He's definitely not researching crossbow because he's not in Asshole Age. This isn't really telling me anything. I think I can tell like which things have been highlighted. Let's think of a tech that he does have. Does he have bloom? He does have bloom. I don't know if I can actually tell which techs he has. Alright, I'm pretty sure that this would be highlighted if he had it. Double bit X is kind of crucial. Like, if you go to Feudal Age to fight a TC fight, the only advantage you really get from that is being able to get double bit X. And it's a bit of a heavy investment to make, but if you're going Feudal anyways, maybe do it. Interesting. I don't think he ever buys any eco upgrades. His resources don't look too horrible. Like, he's got resources to make stuff. But he's only making villagers, and I think that's kind of smart. I mean, he definitely should be making an archer, I think. Because, you see, you've already invested in the archery range. That was a mistake, but you can actually partially pay back that mistake by making archers and putting them in the TC. Tarsal, was it Tarsal? One of my YouTube commenters was talking to me about that, and while it's not a good play to go with, if you're making an archery range anyways, you might as well start replacing villagers with archers. Oh man, ooh, look at him! Oh no! Oh, I'm starting to see the problems here. Alright, take a look at this. Alright, I'm gonna pause. He's got 10 units in this TC. Isn't that cute? Look at it. He's got a militia in there, and he's got a scout in there. And oh, you know what else? Oh no, no, no. Let's check his tech tree again. Okay, so I'm looking for one specific tech which he researched, which is having a big problem for him now. Yeah, see this fletching, how it's highlighted in green? He got fletching. And if you're going archers, yeah, you're going to want fletching, but he didn't make any archers, and also this TC now has 5+1 attack, which means that he needs more villagers to produce the arrows. I think you can hold 15 in the TC, but you still only produce 10 arrows. Unless you're Teutons. If you're Teutons, you can put 15 in the TC and fire 15 arrows. Yeah, and like the militia doesn't fire arrows. The Eagle Scout doesn't fire arrows, and these remaining villagers now fire dinky arrows because of fletching. Because villagers don't get fletching. Yeah, now he's only producing 6 arrows to my 10 arrows. And you can't hold that off very long until you lose. Because 10 arrows from your TC is doing about 18 villagers worth of damage. It's 6 arrows. I guess if you just do some simple math on it, 6 divided by 10.6 times 18. 0.6 times 18. Well, not 29. So he's only doing about 11 villagers, worth of damage. My TC. And I'm doing 18 villagers worth of damage to his TC. Although he only has 8 villagers invested in it. I mean, he has 8 villagers invested doing 11 villagers of work. Compared to me having 10 villagers invested doing 18. But yeah, I only won because he did not know the optimal play to defend against this. I created a puzzle that he didn't know how to solve, in the words of Mackie. Well, you know what? I've already watched half this game. Let's go ahead and just watch it to the end. Yeah, I've already got all my answers. I was hoping he'd start shooting at this market, but he did not. I had to put these little palisade walls in there to prevent my villagers from automatically walking into the TC range. I did not need to have my TC that close. Well, it was nice to get a victory there. But I am starting to worry that this is the only way I'm going to get these victories from now on. Turn to replace. Let's take another look at this map pool. Is there something I could do here? 4 lakes. I mean, I probably could go 4 lakes, but thing is, he'll have access to so much food from these lakes that it'll be hard to TC drop. But then again, can he actually afford to make fishing ships and fight a TC war? Probably not. I really hate this Arabia map. Maybe I should just like give it a shot. But you know, one of the major reasons this works is because I'm disrupting their farming. And this won't disrupt their farming. Yeah, I think I'm still not ready for dealing with the water maps. I think the only time you'd want to have more than 10 villagers garrison in your TC for a TC fight is if you mistakenly made fletching. If you felt you needed fletching and you got fletching and now you're not producing 10 arrows, you're going to need to put in a couple more villagers to get those 10 arrows. Not a good situation to be in. Because now all of a sudden your fletching costs 2 villagers. That's not good. Also, I really question his thought process on garrisoning his militia and his eagle. Maybe he just didn't notice. Like, he just looked in there and said, oh, there's 10 stuff in there. Okay, we're good. But yeah, that eagle should have, like, been maybe... Yeah, he should have just, like, wrapped around and, like, started attacking my wood line. It wouldn't have done anything, but... Actually, it could have done something, but it wouldn't have. There's a slight chance that maybe I wouldn't have looked, and then he would have broken through the wall and then messed with my villagers. I don't think that's a very high chance in that situation, though. I didn't have a lot of things I needed to focus on. But yeah, if you make those units and you can't get value with them, you gotta send them to my eco. At the very least, you'll make me do some repairing, or some building of additional walls. And actually, if you can access that lumber camp, you kind of are getting a value on that lumber camp. because repairing that lumber camp takes time and actually significant, not hugely significant, but like 50 wood to repair a lumber camp from 0 to 100%, which is way more costly than like repairing a house or a palisade wall. Actually, the palisade gate's probably pretty expensive to repair too, but the palisade wall's pretty cheap. I think my elo is now dependent on TC drops. I haven't had any Empire Wars games today. The Saracen TC drop is very interesting. It has no benefits up to the point and after you drop. But what it does have is both players have a really crazy ruined economy after the TC drop, but the Saracens can just build a market and then fix the economy for cheap. Slavs. There's something about Slavs I should be afraid of. I feel like I'll just go scouts and see what happens.
أمر عامل منجم مستعد بناء حطاب
Okay. Let's get that mining camp early. Let's mess with that scout before he messes with me. I'm gonna make him run away first. Oopsies. Do I cancel that? He's walling up like crazy. Let's make sure I can get in before I commit. He's already got spears and stuff. Alright, let's not commit too hard to this. Let's use the knowledge that we've gained. Always making scouts, so we do need to make some scouts.
حسنا صحيح أمر حسنا بناء
How did he not get hit? What the hell? Alright, so we actually have to wall up. Much as I don't want to wall up. We gotta do it.
حسنا. نعم. بناء. بناء.
مستعدة. عاملة منجم. بناءة. نعم. حطابة.
I ended up investing a lot in scouts. We can't just do a castle drop on him right now. That's unfortunate. Let's what do I do here? I think I just have to boom. Oh, how did he sneak in? Oh, there was a hole there. He's been able to get some value. Man, this hills suck. You're supposed to keep chasing.
أمر. بناءة. نعم.
مستعد. صحيح. بناء. أمر سأفعل. بناء.
مستعدة. أمر. نعم. حطابة.
أهلا. نعم. ألو. حطاب. نعم. حسنا. بناء. مستحيح. بناء.
نعم. سأفعل. بناءة.
أمر. نعم. حسنا. بناء. أهلا. سأفعل. بناء. مستعد. عامل منجم. بناء.
مستعدة. بناءة. حسنا. بناءة.
Could I put up a castle, maybe? I don't think there's a lot of chance of that. We get a couple more camels out here. Alright.
أمر. سأفعل.
نعم. عامل منجم.
نعم.
نعم. بناء.
Castle's not the greatest.
أمر. نعم. بناءة. حطابة.
أهلا. صحيح. ألو. بناء. مستعد. بناء.
سأفعل. بناءة. حسنا. بناءة
أمر بناء
حسن سأفعل. القتال. سأفعل.
Was he planning on putting a castle over here or what?
صحيح.
أمر بناءة
مستعد. نعم نعم.
أهلا. ألو. نعم.
صحيح بناءة
نعم. هجوم. مستعد. نعم سأفعل. حسن.
أمر حطابة بناءة مستعدة صحيح بناءة
مستعد. مستعد. سأفعل.
خطاب.
نعم نعم. سأفعل. نعم سأفعل. حسن.
Darn. I'm not fast.
حسن. نعم نعم. سأفعل.
And I'm also not microing well.
نعم.
نعم بناءة مستعدة أمر زارعة
مستعد.
نعم سأفعل. عامل منجم.
نعم. حسن. قتال. نعم. هجوم. نعم. حسن. نعم سأفعل. حسن. مستعد. نعم.
No, don't stand there and die. Move. Jeez. Can't afford to lose these units like that.
نعم. الهجوم. حسن. نعم. أمر. هجوم.
مستعد. بناء.
مستعد. قتال. أمر. الهجوم.
أمر
بناء. 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 بناء.
مستعدة بناءة
مستعد. نعم.
Imperial Age? He must have did a lot more damage to me than I thought he did.
نعم. سأفعل. نعم. مستعد.
نعم حسنا
نعم. حسن. مستعد. الهجوم. نعم. أمر. حسن.
مستعدة بناءة
نعم. هجوم. سأفعل. نعم. نعم. قتال. حسن. الهجوم. سأفعل. هجوم. نعم. نعم. حسن. مستعد. هجوم. سأفعل.
أمر بناءة
Why are these scouts over here that could have been working all this whole time? They could have been killing siege and all kinds of stuff. I think I've got a micro issue too. It's like my units aren't microing good.
مزارعة بناءة بناءة
أمر سأفعل.
مستعدة بناءة
نعم مستعد. نعم سأفعل. نعم حسن. نعم
نعم
Man, I just can't get enough food.
نعم مستعد سمحية بناء أهلا بناء ألو
مستعدة
أمر
بناءة مستعدة بناءة
مستعد. هجوم.
A lot of halberdiers. I don't have enough Mamelukes to kill this halberdiers effectively. Hello, Daya. Alright, I'm gonna call this game. GG. Hey, store. He did that with 2 TCs? Can't believe it.
مستعد.
I guess I was spending a lot of food on making villagers, but it shouldn't take that long before they're making more food than what they were losing. That was just another one of those snowball fights. There's a couple too many villagers from raids, and then it just gets out of control from there. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have given up on the Sky Rush. Still no audio. Do you like the subtitles? I had to do like a special system to make subtitles work in Twitch. There was a plugin that I found on the GitHub. Alright. So giving up on the Scout Rush is kind of a dumb move. It's just set you up for a long losing game. It'd be better to just commit to the Scout Rush and lose right there, or win right there. Alright, let's make a market real quick. Let's get our lumber upgrades. Bring these on in. We need a stable immediately. We'll keep the scout nearby. His scout's better than mine, but at least he won't be able to mess around with the villagers too much. His scout won't be better than mine for long, though. Let's get the mining upgrade if we can. That'd be good. We'll do something we don't normally do here. Small wall. I don't want to have to defend too many places at once. Alright. I don't know why these villagers don't like start working again. That's my important scout. Alright, I think it's time to get bloodlines. Let's go forward and see what's happening. I think we need one more stable if we're going to commit to the Scout Rush. Never did find where he was because I was too busy dealing with my own stuff. Alright, we're getting some damage in. We can afford to take those losses for Vils. We will need food, so let's start. Why does this guy keep going idle? This guy needs to go back to his job of scouting the map. I think we're about to win by Scout Rush. This villager just won't stay working.
بناء بناء بناء.
Alright, you can go back to auto scouting. Alright. Well, let's do a mining camp over here.
بناءة
مستعد صحيح. بناء 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 بناء.
مستعدة بناءة بناءة بناءة.
نعم. بناء بناء بناء.
نعم بناءة بناءة بناءة.
Another freebie?
أمر بناءة.
Alright, we can go up to the next stage. I think we can have a good win here. Okay. Yeah, we can't get in at this point, but it's fine because we've relegated him to such a small area. Not really close enough to like put in a castle on his important stuff, but I mean we can still put a castle on this gold. That'll be kind of good.
نعم
Or do I put it on a stone? And where does he get stone from? Can I sneak it around the back?
مستعدة عاملة حسنا. نعم حطابة صحيح.
No, I can't sneak it around the back.
أمر مستعدة.
It won't be the best castle in the world, but it'll be a castle. Might get some of his farms.
أمر حسنا.
Oh, he spotted me.
مستعدة. سأفعل. نعم
It's not good.
نعم.
نعم بناءة. مستعدة.
All those scouts are like almost dead.
أهلا صحيح. ألو.
أمر نعم
Where are these camels?
نعم مستعدة. أمر
أمر.
مستعدة. بناءة.
أهلا. ألو.
نعم مستعدة. نعم صحيح. حسنا بناءة.
We'll finish that castle, no problem.
أمر حسنا. بناءة.
مستعد. بناء بناء. نعم. بناء بناء أهلا بناء
نعم بناءة
نعم حسنا
مستعدة بناءة بناءة بناءة
صحيح نعم حسنا أمر بناء بناء بناء
Let's just YOLO it.
أمر
أهلا سأفعل
مستعدة مهمة
The TC was kind of pointless.
أمر نعم بناءة
Let's get some vision so we know what he's doing.
نعم نعم أمر سأفعل مستعامل منجم
نعم صحيح عاملة منجم
نعم
أمر عامل منجم
مستعد حسنا الهجوم نعم سأفعل نعم حسنا نعم سأفعل نعم أمرك حسنا سأفعل نعم حسنا مستعد نعم حسنا أمرك نعم سأفعل
مستعد صحيح عامل منجم نعم
Do I need another TC out here? Might as well.
أهلا نعم صحيح حسنا بناء
مستعد حسنا
It'd be good to get some rating in. So his next move is to go to Imp. And I ought to make sure he doesn't have anything to make that happen.
هجوم نعم حسنا نعم هجوم سأفعل الهجوم حسنا الهجوم
Did not expect crossbows. Let's just get armor.
أمر مستعد نعم سأفعل
We need to do anything about the crossbows. Let's get to the next stage.
نعم
نعم
أهلا عامل منجم
أمر حسنا
مستعد حطاب بناء
نعم مستعد نعم حسنا أمر نعم هجوم نعم أفعل نعم نعم حسنا نعم
مستعدة بناءة
مستعد نعم حسنا
أمر نعم أهلا
نعم
This crossbows could be a problem for this castle.
حسنا
This goes up, right? He's already got most of that gold, doesn't he? It'd be a good time to maybe get our own stone.
بناء
أستاذ حسن. نعم. سأفعل. هجوم. نعم حسن. الهجوم.
Told you to stand ground.
مستعد. مستعد. نعم حسن.
أمر نعم. بناءة أهلا.
ألو نعم عامل منجم
نعم سأفعل. نعم عاملة منجم.
حسن.
مزارع
أمر بناءة.
We don't even need to be here anymore. Let's go get some new gold somewhere else. Is this enough to kill those? It may or may not be.
هجوم. الهجوم.
نعم
مستعدة. نعم سأفعل.
نعم بناء
نعم.
It is.
أهلا صحيح
I guess it's food time.
بناء
أمر مستعدة. بناءة.
مزارع
I'm not even playing good, but this is just like how it works when like
نعم بناء
you get a good lead early on, and then it just makes everything easy. Still worried about him getting Imperial Age.
نعم بناءة.
مستعد. نعم. سأفعل. نعم.
We could probably do some more raiding now that we've eliminated his army.
نعم مستعدة.
We still have to finish this gold.
عاملة منجم.
نعم حسن. مستعد. نعم حسن. سأفعل. الهجوم. نعم.
I didn't need to make these quite so close.
سأفعل. نعم حسن. نعم. هجوم. القتال. حسن. هجوم. القتال. مستعد. الهجوم.
Alright, we can guarantee this one with an Imperial Age, I think.
أمر
No, I should have got this eco upgrade a long time ago.
نعم. بناءة صيادة.
نعم سأفعل. نعم سأفعل. هجوم. نعم الهجوم. هجوم. نعم هجوم. نعم
Oh, he's losing petards right at the base of his place here.
مستعد. نعم.
These farmers are dumb. They like not fighting.
أمر. بناءة.
But I sent a villager to go repair that. Oh, they're stuck in this like palisade wall.
بناء.
Where is this bill that I sent there, though? We get the armor upgrade on this, and then it's GG, right?
مستعد. عاملة ملجأ. أمر. بناءة.
GG. I think I'm gonna go eat lunch. Seems like a plan for me. That was Empire Wars. It was a fair match. Well, it was Saracens. I think if you want to define a fair match with Saracens, you have to look at what this matchup is. This is Magyars, whose primary benefit is that their scouts are cheaper and have increased attack for free. And I just walk up in here and I can create more scouts than he can, and I can upgrade them more. And then they just dominate his scouts. So yeah, the fact that I'm able to just use my general bonus here on this guy right here and overwhelm his specific bonus, it's pretty OP. Castles are a very, very strong way to take control of the game. I think defensive castles are pretty garbage because it's so easy to just walk around it. But an offensive castle, you just can't ignore it. It will take over the area that is within its range. And there's nothing you can really do about it because, like, even, like, what, you're going to make rams? There's so many ways you can counter rams. Like, I've got Mamelukes even to counter rams. But, like, if I didn't have Mamelukes, I would just have a siege workshop and have, like, one mangonel. And if I really needed to, I could wall that mangonel in next to my castle. And then no amount of ramps is going to do the job. And then you could also bring petards, but, like, petards, they're, like, not even a good value. Even if you hit each petard on the castle, it still costs you, like, more resources in petards than it does resources in stone making the castle. So I don't think petards are the answer either. And it costs food too, and food is such a valuable thing to try to get to Imperial Age. You kind of get stuck to the point where if the other player's good and they have a castle, if you can't make it to Imperial Age to tread down their castles, it's GG. Occasionally someone will catch me off guard and take down my castle and stop my push. But I think that's not because it's actually a viable strategy. I think it's just because sometimes I'm not able to really pay attention to all the things I need to pay attention to. or I just won't really be properly predicting what's about to happen, something that a highly skilled player would be doing. Alright, well, time for me to eat some lunch. So, one more trip to the stats menu. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Got a weird amount of delay in my camera for some reason. Sure, it matches up with the audio though. Hopefully.